Hello guys, I'm Socrate, and today we are reviewing If It Bleeds, It Can Be Killed by Conway The Machine. After which the kid had to listen to something better. So recently, Conway The Machine dropped his first project of 2020. He and the rest of the Griselda crew had a pretty busy 2020, dropping a lot of albums that got fans creaming their pants. Now, personally, I knew the existence of the crew, but admittedly, I didn't take a moment to listen to their stuff. But this year, I'm going all out. So I decided to listen to this new mixtape thing from Conway and Big Ghost. He's on the production side of things. So what was my first impression of Conway's music? For the most part, I gotta say it's positive. This album, and as far as I'm concerned, his entire catalog, is filled with raps about the street life that he's really familiar with. Drug dealing, working hard, making money, accomplishing goals. So lyrically, Conway provides a gritty and grimy vibe. In terms of production, it has either a dark, gloomy sound or a chill and jazzy aesthetic. Even though it's not necessarily a bad thing, overall the beats sound raw and unpolished. If you told me this came out in the 90s, I'd believe you. But one negative about the production is that on some tracks, the drums are really weak and muddy, like on Toast, and highly praised, or even non-existent, like on Way We Move. And drums is one of the key elements I enjoy in a hip-hop instrumental. But let's start talking about this album. The introduction is a spoken word by this guy over a gorgeous melody. The guy portrays this image of danger that makes necessary for them to carry a gun at all times. I also enjoy this metaphor about the students, everyone singing that they are really smart, but a lot of people are probably smarter. The first real song is J Batters, where Conway spits some great bars with cool multisyllable rhyme schemes about being more of a money under the mattress guy and stuff like that. The instrumental also has this victorious feeling, which is amusing. On Way We Move we have Shots, the featured rapper, who is dropping a catchy chorus with an easygoing flow, while Conway is spitting some bars about selling a brick of soft, as he puts it, to someone because he needed the money. It's put together in an engaging way, and the sample is also pleasant, but as I've mentioned before, the absence of drums make me feel like it's missing something. Now let's focus on the darker sounding songs for a moment. On Kill All Rats, Ransom fucking annihilated his verse. Insane rhyme scheme patterns and cadences. Also a clever bar from Rome Streets with a Conway and food reference. And the Machine himself was okay here, he did his thing. And even though the production was interesting at first, it didn't really progress anywhere. Losses to Blessings was also a highlight. The only part I didn't enjoy was his singing, because it was really weak and unpleasant. But the two instrumentals are awesome. I love the contrast between the horror movie sounding like piano with a chill and jazzy beat, and it also matches with the thematical transition from Losses to Blessings. And I gotta mention his lyricism, it's really captivating on this one. The production on Red Beams is kinda nasty, I gotta admit. The guitar melody on that goes stupid. I think Toast is one of the okay cuts here, nothing necessarily bad. He actually has some cool flows and clever wordplay. That's the way to brag right here. Rappers, take notes. But I don't know, the instrumental didn't really hit me. Another part on the album where the production is whatever is the song Highly Praised. Just like Kill All Rats, the production doesn't really evolve and go anywhere interesting. His slow flow, I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing, but he goes kinda hard with his bars at a certain point that make this slow flow effective. But I don't know, as a whole it's maybe one of my least favorite tracks on this album. Okay, we analyzed the weak spots on the album, but now let's return to the strong ones. Sons of Kings and Forever Ago. I'm a fan of that soulful and sweet sound that makes the lyrics hit more, especially on Forever Ago, where he reveals the time that he cheated on his wife with his sister. That would be a great concept for a soap opera. He says that he's trying to be a better man, quit drinking and be a good role model for his kids. You gotta appreciate his honesty. This was a great closure to an enjoyable album. So, overall, this project was something different for me, at least sonically speaking. I like his bars, he can create a vivid image of what he's talking about. He can also create more topic-focused songs like Forever Ago and Lost to Blessings. I would appreciate it if he tried to change his flow more often, not that he uses the same flow over and over, I'm not saying that. But sometimes I feel like he's a little bit predictable with his pockets. And for me, for the most part at least, flows are an important element on a track. By the way, the featured artists did a great job. They did their thing and provided something different to this album. As far as the instrumentals go, some of them are really admirable, others aren't that interesting in their entirety. And once again, the drums on this album aren't the best I've ever heard. So yeah, even though this isn't the greatest record I've ever heard or anything, it keeps me interested enough to enjoy it. That's why my score is 7 out of 10. But what is your score? What did you think about If It Bleeds, It Can Be Killed by Conway The Machine? Let me know down in the comments. And if you like this video, please dislike it. Wait, this is the opposite. And if you want to see more reviews, hip-hop discussions and lists, subscribe and hit the bell. And check out some of my previous stuff that you might like. Somewhere in the screen. Okay, that was it, bye.